Right, good afternoon everyone. I'm just going to show you something else we need to do for our handwriting today. And it is actually something that's going to help us with our Spanish as well. So we're going to have a look at 5 different Spanish words for different sports, and we'll practice how to say them as we spell them out and write them in our best cursive handwriting. So as you can see, I've chosen 5 Spanish words for different sports, and we're going to use these pages or pages you've got to follow along and practice our cursive handwriting with these words. Okay, so I'm going to zoom in on my page. You might want to lean a little bit closer so you can be really precise. So our first word is the Spanish word for football.
Fútbol.
So that's Google Translate telling us how to say it. So it said
Fútbol.
football. It's quite similar, just with a bit of an accent. So we're going to start, as always, with our cursive, with our pen or pencil on the line, as you can see here. Then we're going to curve up to our next line, our U, our T, our B, our O, and our L. And you'll notice I've not crossed my T or put that little mark above our U yet. You do it after you finish the whole word, so you can really get that flow with your cursive writing, and it makes it easier to join it. Okay, next time. F, U, T, B, O, and L. Mark above the U, cross our T, and there you go. Carry on going. F, U, T, B, O, L. Football. Okay, so I would like you, if you want to follow along with me, carry on going on your page until you filled quite a few lines. F, U, T, B, O, L. Football. F, U, T, B, O, L. Cross your T, mark above the U. Okay, great. If you want to pause the video so you can finish off your line or a few lines with that word, go for it. Pause it now. All right, once you've done football, we're going to move on to our next word, which is actually spelled exactly the same in Spanish as it is in English. So we're going to find out how you say rugby in Spanish.
Rugby.
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 Okay, so you say it again with a bit of an accent, but it's similar again. Rugby. Okay, so we're going to start with our pen or pencil on the line. We're going to curve it up. U, G, B, and Y. Okay, so the hardest part of this is probably the starting part where you're just looping into your R, and then the looping from the G to the B, and then the Y loop. Okay, so start with your pen or pencil on the line, up, round. Oh, you can see I've gone wrong there. So that's fine. If we go wrong, just like you should have been taught in school, hopefully you remember, you don't need to do a big old scribble like that. The best thing to do is just to put a tiny cross either side so it's easy to see that we've gone wrong. Okay, right, again, let's start again. R, U, G, B, Y. Okay, there's nothing we need to go back to cross and dot with this word. Let's carry on going. Our next one, R, U, G, B, and Y. Okay, I'm going to show you one more time. So starting on the line, R, U, G, B, Y. And how do we say it? Do we remember?
Rugby.
Rugby. Rugby. Okay, and our next word we're going to move on to. You can pause the video there if you'd like to have a few more lines or carry on practicing getting your cursive right for that word. And next word we're going to move on to is swimming. So hopefully we've all really enjoyed our swimming we've done so far in school. And we're going to learn how to say it in Spanish.
Nadando.
Nadano.
Nadando.
Nadano. Okay, so nadano, very, very different word from the English word. And we're going to start with our pen or pencil on the line, as always. And we're going to do N, A, D, A, N, D, O. Okay, and just like with rugby, nadano, you do not need to cross anything or dot anything. So once you've finished your looping around with your letters, you can move on to writing it again. So N, A, D, A, N, D, O. Let's listen to how we say it one more time.
Nadando.
Nadano. Okay. N, A, D, A, N, D, O. And you can see I'm trying my hardest. It's a little bit tricky when you're writing on an iPad, but I'm trying my hardest to stick to coming back to the line after every letter. So N, A, D, A, N, D, O. Nadano. Okay, swimming in Spanish is nadano. If you want to carry on going, you can pause the video now and see how many more you can write. So I'm going to do just one more. Nadano. Nadano. Okay? Pause the video now if you want to carry on practicing your cursive writing with that word. Our next one, so our 4 out of 5, you're nearly done, guys, is gymnastics. But gymnastics in Spanish, how do we think we say that? Let's have a listen.
Gimnasia.
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 Gymnasia. So it looks quite similar, but it has got a few different letters. So again, we start with our pen or pencil on the line. G, I, M, N, A, S, I, A. And then we go back and we dot our 2 I's. Gymnasia. G, I, M, N, A, S, I, A. Ooh. Okay. G, I, M, N, A, S, I, A. Gymnasia. G, I, M, N, A, S, I, A. Gymnasia. Right, let's listen one last time.
Gimnasia.
Gymnasia. Excellent. If you would like to pause the video and practice writing that one last time or for a few more goes, that is totally up to you. Just make sure you're getting those cursive loops in and the cursive lead-ins. So when I'm talking about lead-ins, I mean is this bit here, where you are starting at the line and leading into your letter. Okay, our final word now. So, dance in Spanish. It looks quite similar. Let's see how it is said.
Danza.
Danza. Okay, danza. Now, zoom in, or if you are you can just go a little bit closer to your page so you're really focusing. Remember to put your pen or pencil right on the line. And we're going D, A, N, Z, A. And it might be a bit tricky to begin with to do that Z to the A because that's something you don't do very often. We don't have many Zs in the English language. So this is a little bit tricky, but again, a really good one to practice. D, A, N, Z, A. And do you remember how we say it?
Danza.
Danza. D, A, N, Z, A. Okay, this is another word where we don't have to come back and cross any T's or dot any I's, so we can just carry on writing. Danza. D, A, N, Z, A. I'm going to do it one final time for you. Remember that lead in, so that's this bit here where we start on the line. D, A, N, Z, A. Danza. Excellent. Right, so you've practiced quite a few things now. Practice all of these. Well done. If you could keep hold of them, because like all of your work that you have done over lockdown, we would love, love, love to see it when you come back and see your progress. And it's so nice to see, especially I really, really enjoy seeing you learning Spanish because it's something completely new. It's pretty new for me, but I know it's definitely completely new for you guys. So it's really nice to see your progress. So unlike me, who is going to delete pages and throw them away, please try and keep them somewhere. It's a really good idea to keep hold of a file or something like that. Maybe a little Polly Pocket with your work in. That'll be a really nice way to keep hold of all of your work from this period. I hope you enjoyed that.